How do you think we can heal the wounds of people who were hurt by bad or unhappy religious people? I have a good friend who was like an older brother to me who's an atheist. A big reason is he doesn't believe in God. A big reason he doesn't believe in God is because he was sexually molested by a member of his mother's church when he was very young. My anger at people who molest children, I have to control myself. Despite his difficult life, I feel he turned out to be a very good person. By the way, that is a difficult life. People who do that to children are the sickest of the sick, the baddest of the bad. Okay, despite his difficult life, I feel he turned out to be a very good person. He works very hard to care for his mother and his wife. He's also polite to others and is very bright. He's courageous too, and is not afraid to put himself out there for others. He's even stopped fights from escalating. Even if I can't bring him to believe in God, I really want him to be happy. If you could share your thoughts on this matter, appreciate it very much. Thank you, and God bless you. Well, I have an emotion-based and a reason-based answer. Emotionally, I totally understand why he would see a religious person doing such evil to him as a child. He would say, well, obviously, this religious stuff is nonsense. Rationally, the fact that this person seemed to be religious was irrelevant, was completely irrelevant. If a member of some ethnic group or race beats you up, it might be natural to have hostility to that group, but it's not rational because every group has so many good people in it. God allows people to do bad. What is his choice? To stop everybody who's going to hurt somebody? We'd be robots. We chose not to be robots by eating of the tree of knowledge and leaving the Garden of Eden. That's what the story is about. We'd rather live with pain in a free world than live in a painless, unfree world. It's like the question, if you could be attached to a machine that would have you happy all the time because it figured out how to manipulate your nerves and you just lived in that machine, would you live there? Probably not. Anyway, the God issue, it depends on your friend's ability to be persuaded by the rational against a powerful feeling of anger. Does your friend really believe the universe created itself? That's not a rational view. Does he really believe life is pointless? Because if there's no God, life is pointless. So there are very powerful arguments. But when you've been molested by an adult as a child, the scars are so thick that it's hard for any ointment to penetrate it. And I understand that. I am more interested, as deeply a believer in God as I am more interested that your friend achieve happiness, despite what happened to him, than that he even come to believe in God. I think he'll be happier if he does believe in God. So there's a certain irony there. I don't think so. I know so. I would tell him this too. It just occurred to me right now. Only if there is a God will the bastard who molested him get punished. You should think of that. You know how I know that was a good response? Megan. Megan nodded so vociferously, I think it hurt her neck.